This story's title is A Sweet New Year for REN, written by Michelle Sterling, art by New York Times best-selling artist Dong Ho. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
My eyes open wide on an early morning. It smells like Lunar New Year is almost here. Every year, I sit and watch everyone crowded around the butcher block, hoping that I will get to make pineapple cakes. You're still too little, Ren, Mama always says.
But I've grown 1 whole inch since last Lunar New Year. No, 2 inches. Will I get to help finally?
Bright oranges, tangerines and pomelos bounce together into a bowl sprinkled with kumquats, shiny and tiny.
Can I help Baba?
I ask. I'm afraid you're still too little, Ren. Out we scramble to find our final ingredients for tomorrow's feast. A fresh silver sea bass is Baba's favorite, with splashes of soy and slivers of scallions. I poke the fish's glassy scales as it slips and squeaks into a bag. Bright green garlic chives and sharp, spicy ginger for Mama's famous dumplings. One day she'll pass on a recipe to me, and I will keep it a secret, of course. One pleat after another, Mama's expert fingers fold dumplings in a whir. She and Uncle Jian race to see who can fold the fastest, like they did when they were kids. Rows and rows of dumplings fill up our table, mixing, rolling, filling, folding. Cooking in a foggy steam, watching and waiting. I smell that they are done.
Can I help?
You're still too little, Ren. We are in a big hurry. Bubbling in hot water are the longest noodles Auntie Willie could find to eat for a long, long life. She's careful not to break the endless strands.
Can I help stir?
You're still too little, Ren. It's too hot, Auntie Willie says. Xinyan quietly, everyone. Charlie is back. Charlie, who would always bring me taro milk tea when he picked me up from Sunday violin lessons. Charlie, who always had a wide pot of congee shimmering on the stove the nights Mama and Baba had to work late. Charlie, my one-of-a-kind brother. I want to show Charlie that I'm a good cook, but the pineapple cakes keep pricking my fingers. Plop! The butter slips out of the wrapper onto a sticky linoleum floor. Clouds of flour fly into the air. Laughing, he cleans up the mess with me, mashing butter and flour together. Charlie shows me how to roll out the dough. Not too thick, not too thin. Together we make it just right. That's it, Maymay. I know that delicious smell, Auntie Amy exclaims. Ren, be gentle when you push the dough into the molds.
Look, Mama.
Ren, you're finally old enough to help make pineapple cakes, Mama beams. Happy pineapple cakes baking, their golden crust and rich pineapple jam smelling like butter and sweet thyme together. I'm hungry, says Jules. I'm hungrier, Marnie pipes up. No one will notice if we take 1 or 3. Our tray of togetherness crowded with candied lotus root and winter melon for Auntie Amy and Uncle Jian. Dried kumquats for Charlie, lively and tart. My twin cousins Jules and Marnie gulped down one sugary coconut slice after another. A handful of lucky red candy for me. So many wishes for a sweet year. Red envelopes for everyone. The sky glowing red with lanterns, firecrackers dancing, snapping and cracking. My favorite part of the new year, everyone is here together. Pineapple cakes are for eating, sharing, celebrating and starting this sweet new year with each other. Thankful for each other. Our stomachs are full and happy like our hearts.
The end.
Happy Lunar New Year!
Thanks for watching. For more exciting read aloud stories, please subscribe to our channel Little Hearts Super Kids. Also follow us on Instagram for amazing updates.